name is Gabe Zollner. You know, I just want to spend a couple of minutes and I want to tell you what I believe is going on as far as this fiscal cliff is concerned. I think Obama, being as narcissistic as he is, all he really wanted to do was kick in the teeth of the Republican Party. And he's pretty much done that. And let me tell you why I think that's the case. He said that he was interested in generating additional revenue. Now, if he were to tax people above the $250,000 range, the incremental revenue that he could bring in could run the federal government for 6 or 7 days. And now, at the 11th or 12th hour, they ended up coming to an agreement whereby they went to the $400,000 earning range. So what that tells me is that at that range, you might have sufficient revenue to run a government for 2 or 3 days. So it had nothing to do with bringing in revenue. What it had to do with is, I'm Obama, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to do, and this is what I'm going to tell you, you have to do. That's all it's about. He's a control freak. He's a narcissistic control freak. If he was truly interested in generating revenue, first of all, he'd learned from the past. And the way you generate revenue is by reducing taxes. By reducing taxes, you stimulate the economy. By stimulating the economy, you get more people to go to work. When they go to work, they generate taxes. That's how it works. But you see, he never knew that because he studied constitutional law. And why? So he could take it apart. That's the only reason he studied. He wasn't there because he was, there's something that he had a desire, a burning desire to study. He was told by the Ayers family to study constitutional law. And that's what he did. And that's why he knows how far he can push it. He knows how far he can ignore it. Like when he went into Libya without congressional approval. He knows how to play the game. And the Republicans, they got set up. They got set up when they had that super committee put together. That's when they got set up. And this is the end result. And no matter how this thing shakes out, okay, no matter what happens, Republicans lose. And that's the plan from the beginning. He wants to kick in their teeth so there'll be no opposition in 2014, and so there'll be no Republican president in the White House ever again. That's the plan. And you know what? Unless he's removed because he's ineligible, which he is ineligible, and that's the other thing that really bothers me, is that these people that we send to Congress, that we give them an elitist lifestyle, an elitist benefit plan, their kids don't have to pay back any student loans. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. What do they do for us? What did they do for us in the Senate? Nothing. They can't even pass a budget. They did nothing. Anyway, our country's in a mess, and Obama is going to be a dictator if he's allowed to play the game of being in office. I have no doubt at all of that. You know? It has to stop. Our Senate's a joke. Our Congress is a joke. There's not one senator or not one congressman allowed to honor his oath. If there was, they would demand an investigation. Not only on Benghazi, but on Obama and his ineligibility to play president. You know, Obama can't be that stupid. He's got to know. He has got to know. It's just a matter of time before Sheriff Joe and Mike Zulu come riding in on their white horses. Can't wait to see that happen. God bless America.